you guys? It is Punk Snuggly Bear coming at you with some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the PlayStation 1. I am actually running this out of a emulator. It is the EPSX emulator. We will be playing the game from start to finish. I'm going to go through the characters. We got Tony Hawk, Bob Burnquist. I think I'm going to roll with Bob Burnquist, choose closest to Purple Wheels, and start off in the warehouse and Woodland Hills. I really like this game because it was one of the original 3D skaters. You definitely moved away from games such as like 720 or Skate or Die on like the old Commodore 64s and everything. Even California games for like the NES were still 2D, very basic plain games, where this actually added into the 3D era, full diagonals on the button mapping. And then I also have to give a huge shout out to all the music on it because it was some of the best. But then you get stuff like that where you 720 nose bone out of a bowl and just eat it. I'm gonna see if I can get all 5 challenges done in this single run. I do like this one because it wasn't only just score you had to worry about. You had to worry about getting skate. You had each level special challenge, each level special secret tape, and I think that definitely added a lot to this game. So let me make sure, let me get S real quick, do the kicker, come over here, hit those boxes, and then last but not least, get these boxes, get the T, and then get 8 more 1,000 points, and I should be good. But I would have to say, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 is top 3 all-time games. I would say Underground 1 was my first favorite, followed up by this, followed up by 3, just because of I was the perfect age when Underground came out. That's what I was playing. Most of Tony Hawk I was playing off of the PlayStation 1 was my brother's older system, so I really didn't get into a lot of the earlier ones until after that. And then we'll just end this out with a little line, because I believe I did all 5 challenges. Ooh, kickflip 360 over. Got the 5 tapes in one run. I'm really happy about that. I'll save my career. Z. Yes. PSB for Punk Snuggly Bear, of course. But the things that I liked about this one, even though it's limited in its functions, like you can't manual in this game, each level had its own flavor. Like the school is definitely more open-ended than what you'd see in the warehouse. This has more multiple levels. It's not one room pretty much that's keeping everything together, as I've messed up that jump like 6 different times hitting the rail. The thing I do like about it is that this wall right here is the Suicidal Tendencies album cover. And I have to say, I really enjoyed the music in this game. A lot of it is old punk and metal. And I would play some of it, but most of it is copyright and would probably get this video taken down faster than I could put it up. So, just usually hearing me talking over all of this. But it's funny, as these games started to progress, we started to get more iterations or different types. There was a game called Go-Go Hyper Grind that was released on the GameCube, which was more of a cartoony effect game rather than a serious skateboarding game. There was even a Disney skateboarding game, which was just straight garbage. And then we got the release of games like Skate, where they used the right analog stick and were pushing the boundaries of what skating games should be. I found that interesting. That's what I definitely gravitated to, especially on the 360, PS3 era type situations. But I always do like coming back to the classics like 1, 2, and 3 and replaying them and seeing if they still hold up over time, and most of them always do. I do like in this level that they have this giant screen. because it correlates to whatever song is playing in the background. Like the music video that's playing in the background, I believe it is for Goldfinger's Superman, which, like I said, probably one of the first songs that really got me to love the soundtrack of this game. That was a piss poor performance. What I get? I got the, I believe, just the high score and the skate one, so I'm going to go for the tables, which I know the pathing for that is here. We'll go around the back end. Let's land this sweet grind. I liked also in this one, it didn't have the meter to tell you if you're on balance for grind. You just had to pay attention to your character. So if your character was leaning to the right, you press left. If the character was leaning to the left, you press right. So, alright, so we're going to just do the tables, the secret tape, and then if I have enough time, we will do the pro score. If I can not mess up so badly. Nice. Pop over there. Come on. I do find this game pretty hilarious because you could jump at things like pretty much dead on and grind it, and it would still give you the grind. For example, just what happened there. And then I'm going to get that, all 5 tables. And then we'll come back up here. But I would definitely consider this one of the best games for PlayStation. It did come out on Nintendo 64, and the reason I remember that is because it came out with a sweet blue cartridge for the Nintendo 64, and I think everybody remembers that, but just playing this on the Nintendo 64 was hard with the way the controller is laid out. So I got those 2 tapes. What I'm going to do is just end the run, which I think is a cool feature, and just get the 2 tapes, and then start a quick run again just to get the pro score. And I liked on this one how it just had high and pro score. I know in the later games you got into like sick and like crazy, and those ones just were like, score wasn't everything about the games in the original. It's nice that you can do crazy combos and everything, but it's nice that they provided you with like more explorational challenges. I'm trying to do his super move, which I believe is a kickflip, so I want to, or a backflip, and get that 8,000 points right off the bat, do another. But I also enjoy, like I said, the directional pad is very responsive, so if you are pressing down and right together, you're going to do a different trick than just pressing right by itself. So I want to land, ooh, almost landed it again. I think I just need 3,000 more points, and then I can close out this run. So I do a lot of like switch method, you'll see that. That was a nice Benihana. Stale fish. I just want to make sure I get it. Rocket air. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Just end the run real quick. Have them land. And that's 5 out of 5 tapes. And then once again, save. And I think that's where I'm going to end it for this first part. So show you 5 tapes in Warehouse, Woodland Hills, School, Miami, and then we'll follow up next time at the Mall in New York, one of the most infamous levels in the Tony Hawk Skater portfolio, just because it is a point-to-point instead of an open world exploration. So until next time, you guys have a good one.